On the 23rd day of Vlogmas, what does Sandy Mom have for you? Another rendition of Ak Eglite, Six Geister Tuganessid. So how is your Eglite, which means Christmas tree? Do you have a real one or a fake one? You don't have to answer it now because I'm sure you're very busy on, did I even say the 23rd? I don't even know anymore. But anyhow, I put 3 candles here because in my religion it's in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. So, as I was looking through Google for, I don't even remember what, but there was, I think I was looking for phrases or quotes or something, and it said, no good deed goes unpunished. And I actually was talking, when I was at the doctor's yesterday, I was talking to the nurse there, and he was saying, I don't know how we got to talking on this subject, but he said he believed in karma. And I was telling him something that had happened, and everyone said, oh, you're lucky you got to see karma happen to someone. And I said, I don't even know what I said, but he says, oh, he totally believes in karma. So anyhow, I don't know where that came from left field as per usual. But anyhow, when I was looking through Google for quotes or something for a vlog, an upcoming vlog, I think, it said, no good deed goes unpunished. And I think I remember seeing something that says, no good deed goes unnoticed. I don't know. But anyhow, I've never heard that. So I looked it up. And it says, and it comes from someone, the last name is Wilde, W-I-L-D-E, Oscar Wilde, I think. It says, if you do a good deed, you get punished for it. I never heard of that before. Have you ever heard that? So anyhow, I was going to share something with you. And I guess it's going to be 2 vlogs in one day. On the day probably you have no time to watch it, but that's okay. You have something to watch after all the holiday stuff. But anyhow, like I said, for the people that have been around every year, the 23rd, which this is supposed to be Vlogmas Day 23, unless I said the wrong day, I would go to McDonald's and stand there and wait for the first little old man who comes up, and I'd pay for his meal. And this is something I did. It was $20, not a lot. To me, $20 is a lot, but the last 2 years I haven't been able to do it, and it really bothered me. So I was able to, I forgot when, and I think I said in one of my vlogs, this girl asked if she can give me back when the Dollar Tree was $1. $1 to pay for a drink, but she didn't have time to pay for it. So long story short, I forgot how it went, but I don't know if I didn't hear or whatever. But anyhow, she was walking out. I gave her $1. I said I wanted to pay for a drink. So then yesterday, I had to go to the grocery store because the Instacart is just, it's so much money. And as much as I don't want to go out there, you know, into the world of the germs, I went, and I had a gift card that I had planned to give on Christmas week to an Instacart person, because I figured I'd have to get, you know, last minute things, not knowing if they'd be there. You know how it is, supply chain and all that crapola. But anyhow, I figured, well, I was at the store, I probably wouldn't have to do Instacart. But of course, they didn't have everything I needed. So I had them bring out my groceries because the cart, I can't push the cart. It's just too much for me. So anyhow, the guy was pushing the cart to put this stuff in. There wasn't really a lot of stuff, but anyhow, he pushed it. And so I was going to give him the gift card. And like I say, it wasn't a lot of money at all, but it would be enough for, you know, to get a lunch or something, you know, when they're working. All of a sudden, this other guy comes over to help him, and I'm like, I think he's got it. But he went to help him, and here I'm thinking, gosh, what do I do now? This gift card for 2 people would not be enough. But I thought, this is what I wanted to do. This is what I had planned. It wasn't the $20. I don't have it. So I said, well, looking at the first guy, I was going to give this to you as a pay it forward kind of thing. It's something I do around Christmas time. I said, but since you helped, I guess you guys will have to share it. It's not a lot. I'm sorry, but I hope you enjoy it. So the second guy just took it. I kind of felt bad for the first guy. So that was my good deed, and it made me feel really good. So then today I had to end up trying to order through Instacart to get the few things that I didn't have. So Polly and I could have somewhat of a Christmas because, we're not welcome where we usually go. But that's okay. Because after talking to that nurse, I believe in karma too. But anyhow, so I was going to give just $5, when they came to the door. So I ordered the stuff, and actually it was very early, and they were there, and they started. I had a lot of problems lately where I order early, they told me to, and they're not there, and they said, they don't get shoppers slate. So anyhow, I just tried it because the supervisor says try right away at 6 a.m., which I did, and everything worked out. They had a shopper early. They had everything on the list, and I was like, I usually, after I put Instacart order, and I always say to Polly, oh, I'm going to regret this. And I didn't say I'm going to regret it. I thought I'm going to just send those positive vibes, and I'm like, wow, they got the order. They're going to deliver it. It's going to get here. And I thought, wow, we're going to have a Merry Christmas after all. It's not going to be like turkey and ham and what usually people have. Polly loves these little smoky sausages, and I was going to make them in these little, in the crescent rolls, and get some cheese and crackers, just a few little things, right? So everything I got, which wasn't a lot, they got, and they were going to bring it in. They said they were on their way, and I kept looking out the window because I wanted to give that extra $5 tip to them. And so I looked in the bathroom, and I had my mask and gloves on because you have to be that way. Well, I am all the time, but that's what it says there. So I saw the car. There was a car in the driveway with the lights on, and it was not really dark. It was getting lights, but it was, they still had, a lot of cars have lights anyhow. You can't shut them off. So anyhow, I saw, and I looked, and I didn't see the groceries on the porch. So I thought, oh, that's good. I'll be standing at the door, and I can give it right to her, the tip. So my bathroom is not very far from the front door. It's pretty much next to it. So I go around, and I happen to look up, and I see the car driving away. And I look down, there's no groceries, and I'm like, well, maybe it was kind of dusky and she didn't see the house, or I don't know what. So I went down my stairs off my porch. Maybe it was at the bottom of the stairs and I just didn't see it. No groceries, but it clearly said it was delivered. So, long story short, and what they do is they hold more money on your charge card than the groceries are worth. And I've talked about this before. I always write no replacement. This way it's easier for the shopper. If it's not there, they don't have to worry about, texting you back, whatever. But they still put almost double, sometimes more, on your credit card. They put a hold. It takes forever. I got to call the credit card company, on and on and on. So here I had this extra tip I wanted to give to this person. Oh my God. I cried. I was so upset I couldn't believe it. So I called Instacart. Guy put me on hold forever. He said he had talked to the supervisor. Then he disconnects me. Then he calls back and he said the only way they could fix this is I have to call back again. I called back again. Then I got a woman and she said, oh, because of what happened, we'll put the credit through on your card. The amount of the groceries. I said, no, you have to take the hold off my card. I said, somebody else has my groceries. I said, I've had problems on and off with Instacart, but I'm kind of stuck, because I can't really get out a lot. I said, but not to get my groceries? And I said, so why are you able to give me the credit, but he wasn't? And he made me call back. So the end of the story is, no good deed goes unpunished. I think I believe that. Here I was worried about giving her an extra $5 because, Christmas is in a few days. But someone who obviously wouldn't be honest and say, where'd this come from? Well, let's just hope it went to a poor person. Well, I don't know who would be poorer than me, but Hope it went to someone who really needed it and they just thought Santa brought it. I hope it's not someone with a lot of money who thought, oh yeah, I just got someone's groceries. So anyhow, you ever heard that phrase? No good deed goes unpunished? I never have. And how ironic that I just, gave that gift card yesterday and this happened to me today. Oh, and without being lectured by Instacart on top of it. Unbelievable. It was just a horrible, horrible day. And then it went on further. I asked someone else to get the few things I needed, which was like a soft cheese and crackers and, the sausage I said and the crescent rolls. And I won't even go into the second story. But anyhow, I just found it interesting that I found a phrase today while searching for quotes that I had never heard of that is true. And I guess karma really is I won't say it during this holiday season. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed my little funny, well, it's not funny, my little story. So I'll have to spend the next 10 days calling my credit card company to see when they put the credit through. And anyhow, as my mom would say, if it would happen to someone, it would happen to you. So that's my story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and all that. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas and definitely enjoy it. I hope you're done preparing, no more stressing, just getting ready to have a good time. But when you have some time to listen to this vlog, let me know if you ever heard that phrase, because I never have. Like I said, I don't know if I said, I thought it said, no good deed goes unnoticed. I should look it up, but I don't know. Anyhow, I just thought it was ironic how this just happened to me and that popped up. So anyhow, I hope you haven't stressed too much. Whatever you have, you have. Don't be like I used to be at the last minute. Oh no, I didn't get this. I should do this. Kind of like what happened when I think about it. I mean, it's not like I'm making all these dishes I used to make, but I wanted to make sure Polly had what he wanted. And look what happened. My good deed did go punished. Or something like that. Anyhow, be kind to everybody. You don't know what they're going through. And most importantly, stay safe. And if you're getting together with family, enjoy. Remember the people that are no longer with us. They're still in your hearts. Have a wonderful Christmas.